now it's time for me to write the story. I can't get over it. For the last couple of months, I have been in a slump. I have been low. Yes, this is hard. But that doesn't mean that I can't do it. The past few weeks for me have mentally been pretty draining, and I've been trying to like sit with myself a lot, and I have not been mentally well for a little bit of time here. Confident, I don't have the motivation. Basically, I'm dealing with depression. Good morning, y'all. Why did you two suddenly get up? I was gonna say that I was rotting on the couch with these two all morning, and it is now 12:30, and I need to go to the barn and see my horse before the day just continues on. It is an absolutely beautiful day outside. Unfortunately, I cannot take you two with me, but you think that you're coming with me. We're gonna do that tomorrow. I'm not gonna say the word, but I'm gonna go see Easton. I don't know. Can't believe that we have been in Denver for a year now. Like, literally a year ago today is when I had my first day at the Dumb Friends League. So that means 2 days ago on April 1st was the day we arrived in Denver with 2 cats in a crate back here and Asuna crammed between them, the crate and the door next to it. Oh my god. Oh, she was such a champ. The cats were champs. Like, it was, what a journey. And now we're here, and it's a year later, and it's crazy. I just, like, I'm so grateful. I have to say that. I have to start there. I have to say thank you to my community of people that just support every crazy dream that I have. Of course, there are bumps along the way. I couldn't be happier, honestly. I feel so at home in Colorado. So many people have actually said to me since we've moved that it fits. Like, it just makes sense, and it warms my heart when people say that. And so I just get I get the butterfly feeling in my stomach. I get giddy and happy thinking about it, and I feel like I'm in the right place. There's a term for that. I know that there's a term for like the feeling of being in the right place at the right time. That is exactly how I've been feeling ever since we got to Denver. For so long, I had this calling to be in Colorado and just, yeah, have my life here. And I honestly can say that I feel like I will be here for a while. I feel so content here. I don't want to go anywhere else right now. Like, going somewhere else sounds stupid to me right now. Obviously, I want to travel around and I want to do things, but there's also so much fucking beauty here that I have not experienced. I experienced so much of the beauty in Georgia in the, how many years did I live there? Wow, that's really pretty. Oh, I didn't know I could see the lake from here. So the place that I board Easton at is actually right next to Chatfield State Park. And Chatfield has this ginormous lake in it. Like, almost half of the park is taken up by this lake. And the backdrop of where I'm driving right now is the Rocky Mountains. And wow, I didn't know coming down this road that I was able to see the lake. That's really pretty. I am almost at the barn, so I'll see you guys when we get there. Alright, you guys, we finished riding with Easton, which was absolutely beautiful. And I have to say, I really do love, I think I've said this before, but I really do love the people that also board at the barn with me, because everyone is so stinking nice. Everyone is very passionate about their ponies, and I love talking to them. And yeah, I spent a lot of time talking to people today, and it was really nice. And then I went on a nice little trail ride with Easton, and he was fantastic. Came home, showered. Now we're headed to a Taylor Swift trivia night, which is going to be a lot of fun. I'm sorry, this lighting is horrible, but I've never won a trivia night and our team won. And so they gave us a little basket of like Taylor Swift things. So I got this shirt. There was also the Red album, a mug, a candle, something else, I don't remember. But we won! Like, we got first place. That is wild. There were also like 120 teams. Insane. It was so much fun though. Oh my gosh, you guys, that entire road all along the side is just prairie dogs. Just prairie dogs. I'm freaking out because they're so stinking cute. Oh my god, and they're so close to the road. I don't like that. Oh my gosh, so cool though. This doesn't exist in Georgia. I can't get over it. Did you know that they're in the squirrel family? I was reading the sign, and it said that they were in the squirrel family, which just, I mean, it makes sense, but at the same time, I thought they would be in their own, I guess not, ground-dwelling squirrels. Please ignore the messy room behind me. I need to be honest and real with myself here. Hey, girls. Boogie, you're kind of distracting. But I feel like for the last couple of months, I have been in a slump. I have been low. I have been, okay, go. I just have not been as motivated as I normally am. And we're gonna change that. I was literally just sitting on the couch, and maybe like 30 minutes before I sat down, I had washed my face and brushed my teeth and like got up for the day. And I said to myself, oh, I need to clean the apartment, so I'm just gonna stay home. And you know what I did? Immediately sat down back on the couch and continued scrolling on TikTok. So once I realized again that I was doing that and I was just sitting and scrolling, I was like, no, Courtney, you're sitting here watching videos on your phone of these beautiful places and people going to see beautiful things when you live in a fucking beautiful state. Like, what are you doing? And it's beautiful outside today. I had a migraine all day yesterday, and I still feel kind of crappy this morning, but we're gonna go. We're gonna go on a hike. Yeah, exactly. 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 Thank you. Okay, so let me get dressed. As always, nothing ever goes to plan, and thank you, All Trails, for sending me on a little mini road trip that led to nowhere, just private property that I wasn't supposed to be on. We turned around and we came back to a trailhead that I tried to go to months and months and months ago, but it was closed that day for, I think it was trail maintenance or like rescue training, something like that. I want to say it was more rescue training than it was trail maintenance, but I think they were doing both. You know, multitasking. So the dogs are really ready to get out of the car now. I really need to pee, so I'm gonna do that before we get on this trail, but we're gonna do this trail. And so my car is all the way down there. We walked up this way and around, and then we got here. Now we're gonna head that way, and I'm pretty sure we're headed up there. But this is Mount Galbraith Loop from Cedar Gulch. It's about 4.2 miles with an elevation just over 900 feet. I'd say we're probably about half a mile into it at this point, and there's no one really in front of me right now. So, just have to say there are a lot of dogs, a lot of people on the trail, and one side is a very, very steep decline, and the other side is a very steep incline, so the trail is pretty narrow, and trying to keep these two dogs calm when other dogs are passing by is challenging. And I find myself every 5 seconds just being like, they're really friendly, they just get super, super excited. And we need to work on that, you guys. So we're about halfway through the trail, even though All Trails thinks that I've only done about a mile. We're taking a break. Are you ready to go now? But I just needed to take a moment and talk about just how, like, I can't believe that I'm here, that this is home. I can't believe that something like this exists. Like, I'm looking out into the mountains expecting to see, like, a giant animal, and I'm not. But also, I'm thinking about the fact that, like, if, good girl, there you go, just sit. And then Asuna is here. But anyway, we're also, like, sitting literally on the side of the mountain. But I was gonna say that, like, even if I were to see an animal out here, or, like, notice one, it would be so tiny. Like, even, like, I'm imagining, like, a little herd of sheep. That would be so cool to see, but they would still be tiny all the way out there. That's crazy. I think Asuna's ready to go now. Are you done having a break? I have to be 100% honest, and this is something I kind of touched on this morning, and the dogs are so ready to go inside. And I should probably just go inside too and, like, decompress. But I feel like I need to talk about this because I touched on it this morning when I was, like, angry at myself for just sitting on the couch. I mentioned that I've been in a slump lately, and when I say that I've been in a slump lately, I genuinely, like, I was thinking about it on the way to the hike this morning, and I've really been struggling with myself lately, and I desperately need to go back to therapy. So I'm talking about, like, depression. I'm talking about, like, some of the saddest things that I could say to myself. And anyway, you guys are probably really ready to go inside because it's hot in this car. Good morning, everyone. It is Sunday. I'm not usually off on Sundays. April 14th, and we have a very exciting adventure today. I headed for the first time to Rocky Mountain National Park, and I am just so excited. It's about 7:25, so we're doing okay on time, later than I wanted to be, but I'm hoping that we get there early enough that it's not, like, super, super crazy. And I'm just so excited. So we are currently on the Nymph, Dream, Emerald, and Haya, I don't know how to pronounce it, lake trail. It's about 5 miles. It takes you to 4 different lakes, and there's about just over 1,000-foot elevation gain. It's pretty snow-packed, but it's getting nice and slushy with the sun melting it. So we're sliding a little bit, but it's gorgeous. Alright, y'all. We've made it to 3 of the 4 lakes that are on this hike. Nymph is the first one, then Dream, and then Emerald Lake. We sat at Emerald Lake for a long time, which was so fun, and tried to feed some birds. And now we're headed up to Lake Hayaha. Oh, say it like you did earlier. And hopefully it is as beautiful as people. So, let's go to Cheyenne Mountain with some new friends. Oh, the fish. Hello friends from Editing Courtney. I wanted to take this opportunity in the video where we are just watching really cute clips of amazing animals that call Cheyenne Mountain Zoo home to, I guess, explain what happened and what I'm wanting this video to be, because I went through a lot this year, especially mentally, and I'm still working on that. And I think getting creative like this is a good way for me, a good outlet for me to kind of process and take a step back and reassess the situation, basically, and just get grounding on where I'm at. And at the beginning of this year, you can tell throughout this video that I was not acknowledging or accepting or even really realizing that I was dealing with depression and anxiety, and I probably had been for a very long time, and I was probably suppressing those feelings a lot, and it didn't come out until a lot of other things in my life unfolded. It's been hard. As all of the people in my life know, I have genuinely just been taking life day by day, and yeah, so from here you will see my journey through handling depression and anxiety. It is Wednesday, May 22nd, right? Yeah, 22nd. It's about 6:21 p.m. and yeah, okay, she's gonna throw up all the grass she's just been eating. Yep, so she just, as soon as just threw up grass, and she's probably just gonna immediately start eating it again, and we need to train that out of her. We are in the beautiful Boulder area, and I need to figure out the name of this trail, but I know that it is about 1 mile to what's called Realization Point. Let's see, wheelchair hiking. Oh, that's cool. I want to say it's that way. Hold on, let me look at the map. Okay, so we are on the Ute and Rangeview Loop Trail, and like I said, it's about 1 mile with a 200-foot elevation gain, so very easy trail in my opinion, dog friendly, and feels like an enchanted forest. I feel at peace here, and it's very quiet. I'm loving this. I found my sunset spot. This is just absolutely stunning, everything I could dream of, and I can't wait to come back. It's giving me some peace that I really, really, really need right now. I am honestly so annoyed with myself because I left my camera in my car, and this literally feels like an enchanted forest, and it's the sun setting, and I just so mad at myself. I realized it when I was already like, I don't know, like a good ways into it, and like I was already going uphill, so I did not want to go back down and grab it and then start over. Granted, would have been fine because it's not like this is a long hike or anything, but as you can tell, it is absolutely beautiful. set it down. There you go. Thirsty puppies. So that was Oot and what was it? Range View trail loop. Holy cow. Seriously, such an easy little hike and absolutely stunning. And like, this is golden hour, perfect time. I wanted to start off this part of the vlog by saying, like, I have not been mentally well for a little bit of time here. I don't feel like I've been myself, and I feel like that shows regardless of anything. Like, I know I can mask a little bit here and there, but it's been really tough to do that lately, and I'm sure that it'll come through in my videos. I don't know how y'all would describe me, but regardless, I don't feel like I've been myself, and I know that I'm not hiding it in any way, and I don't want to hide it in any way, to be honest, because it's exactly how I'm feeling. I'm very proud of myself for getting out this evening and getting it outside and in nature and taking the dogs with. They have been dealing with some stomach issues for the last like week, so they finally just got over it on, what's today, Wednesday, so like yesterday pretty much. I'll say Monday. They got over it on Monday officially. So they're just now feeling like themselves. And I thought getting outside would be good for all of us. And I think that it was. That was absolutely beautiful.
There's a mountain, no man's mountain. I'm gonna stand on the peak. Out there's a land that's on no command. I'll be the first to arrive.
I get 5 steps and then I have to go one leg.
1, 2, 3, go! Where are you stopping?
Ancient Nipissing shoreline is easily visible while approaching Mexico Island.
Yeah. I'm in my happy place. 1000%. You know, like when, and I might have said this in last year's vlog when I came here, but you know when they say close your eyes and think of your happy place to like calm you down? This is where I picture myself. I mean that genuinely. Especially now that like I live in Colorado. Like obviously Colorado makes me happy. It's home. It's where I feel good and safe. And I would here too, but this is like a dream. Like I will never be able to afford living here. That would be so cool though. But today's June 5th. It's currently like 8:30 p.m. and I'm just chilling in my hotel room, soaking it in that I'm here. Like taking in all the sounds, the smells, obviously the tastes. I've been eating some fudge. This is the most like me and normal I have felt in weeks. Just feels good to breathe for a second. I think tomorrow morning I'm gonna get up and like go do my own thing for a while. Maybe meditate. Tomorrow's my birthday, June 6th. I'm turning 29, which is crazy to think about. 29 is such a weird number. I'm going through a lot of, I feel like, growing pains in the sense of like, coming to terms with who I am and the things that I want, the things that and the goals that I have, honestly. Anyway, I'm going through some changes, I feel like, and it feels crazy that tomorrow I turn 29.
Feel weird.
There it is.
Happy birthday, 29.